feel like I should preface this by saying I do not like playing with male Sims at all. I play with them most of the time out of necessity. So, when my firstborn in my legacy challenge was, in fact, masculine presenting, I was otherwise very disappointed. Um, but that being said, he is now a young adult, and I actually have come to love him very, very, very much. So, this speed build is dedicated to our firstborn, August Jewel. Um, he's amazing. I've honestly had such an amazing time playing with this family. They are just so amazing. So, that being said, I think that the vibe of this entire apartment speed build is bachelor pad with a twist, I guess. He has no money. He's actually going to university, and I'm imagining that his very, very rich parents bought him this apartment as a reward for him getting into college. So, as you can already tell, I've been struggling a lot with um, mostly what swatches of things to put down. Like right now, like this bathroom swatches for the bathroom for flooring and wallpaper really just stress me out because it's like it really makes or breaks the entire room. For the majority of the apartment, I was thinking like I want to do a light color wood, and it just was not working. So I went with my tried and true dark brown. I'm not sure which pack it's from. It might be Jungle Adventure. That's not Jungle Adventure. I'm not too sure. We could check whenever we go back to place the lot down and do a little tour. But the issue with a lot of my building is that I'm very indecisive. Um, I've just started to dabble in the world of build CC, so it really is just difficult for me to think, okay, we have this in the base game, we have this in this pack, and I also just have so many different options and colors and swatches and everything with build CC. But I am having a great time. My computer, though, not so much having a great time. She is very warm. He's very, very warm. But the bathroom is the first thing I did, mostly just to get it out of the way. Because honestly, it's really not that lavish. It's black and white. I do love a good black and white moment. I think the black and white rooms in The Sims look really, really nice. Almost better than the more colorful rooms. And I do oftentimes just more gravitate towards the whole white and black thing than trying for something different. I also was struggling a lot with what to put on the walls, but I also just made up the excuse of, hey, this is a young adult. He's probably not even 19 yet, so what really does he have on his walls in his bachelor pad apartment? You know what I'm saying? Um, Either way, he is married now, which is the whole reason why I built this apartment. It's because he's moving out. August is starting his own family, which is crazy to think about because I just said that he was 19. Hey, he's probably 19. I really want to know what the age range is for the ages in The Sims. But here, I struggled a lot. Despite this apartment being really, really small, I struggled a lot with what vibe matched what. Like, still, right now, I don't even think that this couch goes with what I was looking for, but ended up looking nice. I'm not too upset with how it turned out. Also, this fireplace TV console thing really just wow. I was struggling a lot with what console to put down, what coffee table, because the coffee table that came with the couch from the industrial whatever pack, it didn't look good. It was too big. It didn't fit. It didn't give luxury bachelor pad. It gave, I really don't even know. So ultimately, I ended up sticking with the fireplace because it kind of just gave me what I needed. But clearly, I was still struggling a lot with the coffee table, which It's ridiculous seeing, as you'll see in a second, what I actually went with, and it was just a lot more simple. So much so that I skipped the coffee table and went straight to the rug. Like, I was very much over it. And as you can see, I literally just went with the circle, the plain circle coffee table. I don't get it. So here, I was trying to break up the white of the walls. I thought this is like a lot of white with a black accents. I was thinking, let's break up the all white walls with a brick. I put the same brick backsplash in the kitchen, and I do believe I ended up putting it in his bedroom, behind his bed and his desk as well. Um, don't ask me what pack it's from because I no clue, no clue at all. I also have discovered around the same time that the coffee table, I think from Parenthood, doesn't have a matching console table, but it has matching side tables. Sims, please get it together. With the kitchen, let's be honest, again, I struggled with the entire thing, but the thing in the kitchen is the window placement. When you come into the lot, first, I'm not sure if it's like this because I bulldozed it or it's like that naturally, but there are no windows on this wall that the cabinets are leaning up against. There's none. But if you look further down the building, there are windows in the places that I put them for the most part. I might have moved them over a bit, but I'm really happy with how the kitchen turned out. I think it does give off what I needed to. It's more of a luxury apartment, but not so much clutter, which is really hard for me because I love clutter. I love clutter. I love making things look homey, and I attempted to do that here to an extent because, again, this is a just graduated high school, freshly into college, newlywed. He also has a baby on the way, by the way. There's a lot of lore that goes on with this family specifically, but we'll get into that later, I promise. Here again, it was more of a surface debacle. That's what this entire apartment is, a surface debacle. I had no clue what to put for the table because nothing really gave bachelor pad except for the glass, but I didn't like the glass because it was the only glass surface in the entire apartment. Everything is wood or marble, or it didn't fit. But ultimately, I think it ended up looking okay, seeing as I skipped it clearly. Oh, I put the brick in the foyer too, but I also I blocked off the original door because you can't change the color still, and it's so aggravating. Oh my god, I did not want a brown door in my black and white apartment. Like it didn't give. I just feel like if they gave us the option to change the windows of apartments, they should have given us the option to change the doors of apartments. Maybe I'm wrong and maybe it's possible and I just didn't try it because I'm so used to not being able to touch it. But now we're in his bedroom and I loved the color scheme. The bed and the rug matches perfectly, I think. And I don't even think that it's from the same pack. Like, what pack is that rug from? Someone tell me. I think it's Industrial Loft, but I could very much be wrong. But either way, I'm in love with it. I know for a fact that that bed is eco lifestyle. But for his little desk nook space, because he has no other space otherwise, I kind of took it from his bedroom back at home and gave him the same computer and chair layout. In high school, he was a bit of a geek, a computer nerd, a gamer, I guess. So he has the programming skill and all that. So I wanted to make sure that he had a nice computer and, a place to do things. That being said, I have mentioned that he's a college student, and I did not give him a blank space to do his homework. At least at like a desk. He could do it at the kitchen table, like that's no problem. So yeah, here these these bookshelves have found their way into every build that I've done from the moment that I've seen them. Every single build. You don't understand. I'm obsessed. It was at this point in my build process that I was thinking, wow, I have nothing unique or like of substance to put on the walls to add some sort of decor, because there needs to be something on these walls. They can't just be as bare as I have them right now. I am guilty though of putting these movie posters in every little like quote unquote bachelor pad that I've ever designed. Like especially the one of Bob Pancakes. I love that movie poster of Bob Pancakes. It's great. The vibe is there. Bob might be one of my favorite base game townies. I'm sorry, Bella Goth. Forgive me. But here I'm really just putting in some finishing touches, especially in this little fake foyer that I had. Um, I technically have two, I guess. It's the one in front of the actual front door, and then the one that is visible to the rest of the apartment. So, yeah, I was also trying to add some clutter to add some type of personality, because August does like some things, I promise. He was actually one of the ones that I was gonna have with the football team, but then I was thinking, he does not. He doesn't give football at all. His brother does, which that is also coming soon. I have an entire lore family explanation. It's recorded. Have I edited it? No, not at all. So there's that. This is, oh my god, I remember this, and I remember it being so stressful, because I was like, these curtains don't come in like a above the counter version. They all just go from top of the wall to the floor. And I didn't want the curtains to clip into the counter, because that was gonna drive me absolutely mad. So I don't know what I was doing here, man. I was trying to find something to cover the window, because I don't know why. It's not like we're on the first floor. We're in a penthouse, basically. Like, we're so high up off the ground. It doesn't even matter if there's something there. Um, did I leave it like that? Did I leave it blank? I'm genuinely curious. I don't remember if I actually put something there or not, or if I just left it like that. I might have kept a blind or two, but either way, I don't know. It's not like, oh, I hate to say it, but August is not my favorite of the siblings. I'm terrible. I'm terrible, I know. But he's not going to be the one who carries on the generation that I'll continue to play with. He will have his own family and what have you, but I'm going to be playing with his sister. Her name is Ruby. That's a whole nother thing for a whole different time, but I'm also very much in love with Ruby. This entire family is just amazing. I always find a way to become obsessed with the Sims families that I play with, and right now they are my current hyperfixation until I get tired. Um, oh, that's so bad. There was another family that I had before them. I think I got maybe to Gen 3, maybe 4. What is it? I had my founder, her kids, and then her kids. So what's that, Gen 3 or 4? I don't know how the gens work. Is it the child makes the next generation? So technically, my founder is. I really don't know. Somebody go and ask little Simsy. Thank you. Speaking of which, she is such a huge inspiration of mine. Not only that, but she's just my favorite creator ever. I love all of her content. I watch it to go to sleep. I watch it to clean. I watch it to literally do everything. So when I was like, I play The Sims all the time, so I might as well just go ahead and record, you know? So with that being said, like she really is a lot of the reason why I play The Sims the way that I play The Sims. And you know, that power to you. That's amazing. She's just a great person. I'm done gushing. This is basically the end of the speed build. There's not much left to put. What did I do in this foyer? I actually hate it. I might go and change it, honestly, but again, he's not who I'm going to be playing with in the long run. So, but this is it. I I think I did pretty okay. I especially love the living room area and the bedroom. So let's go back, do a little tour. So this is the apartment. I did forget that I moved my Sims inside. How are you, Nicolette? Okay. I forgot that I moved my Sims in here, so there's that. Oh, this is his wife Heidi. She's, with child and what have you. Um, so yeah, this is the house, apartment rather. It actually doesn't give bachelor pad outside. It really just gives like what type of stain is this? What type of stain is? It's okay. Things get better. This is temporary. So you come to the front door. There's the little mini foyer thing that I talked about, and then here's the real door with the what is this called? The actual foyer. Off to the right is the little bathroom that Heidi is using. So sorry to invade your privacy, Miss Girl. Um, Straight ahead is the living room. And to the left of that is a kitchen and little dining space. And then to the left of the front door is their shared room. And that is really it. Like this apartment is 2 seconds long, but I don't know why it took me almost an hour to finish it. But this is the sim I was talking about. This is August. Oh my god. Oh my god, the funk in the back. Okay, listen. Honestly, just let me know if you want more of this family. Like, I'm obsessed.